Welcome back to the show. Today, we're diving into a topic that flips the entire idea of van life on its head, because you don't need a van to live the van life dream. In fact, thousands of people across the country are turning the most ordinary cars, hatchbacks, sedans, compact SUVs, into fully functional mobile homes. Maybe you're curious about life on the road. Maybe rent is too high. Or maybe you just want the freedom to explore without waiting on hotel check-ins, airport delays, or someone else's schedule. Whatever your reason, car-based van life opens the door to a simpler, cheaper, and surprisingly comfortable way to travel. In this episode, we'll break down how to transform any car into a cozy micro-home, how to sleep comfortably in a small space, how to stay clean, organized, and safe, and why this lifestyle is becoming one of the most practical ways to explore America. So buckle up, literally, because we're about to show you how road freedom doesn't require a big rig, a fancy camper, or a massive budget. Just a car, a plan, and a willingness to rethink what home can be. Van life isn't reserved for people with Sprinters, ProMasters, or decked-out camper vans. The real magic of life on the road comes from freedom, simplicity, and the ability to turn whatever you drive, yes, even a compact sedan, into a cozy, functional home on wheels. Whether you're road tripping through small towns, sleeping under the stars in your crosstrek wilderness, or just carving out a peaceful overnight spot between adventures, any car can become a warm, organized, and surprisingly comfortable mobile living space. With a little creativity, smart gear, and thoughtful setup, car-based van life becomes less about limitations and more about unlocking a minimalist, cinematic way of exploring the world. A cozy, road-ready home in any car. Turning your car into a mobile home starts with intention, comfort, organization, adaptability, and budget. You don't need a full conversion, just a few smart upgrades that make your space feel lived in rather than improvised. Think of it as building a tiny cabin inside your vehicle, one that moves with you from mountain passes to historic districts to quiet rest areas off the interstate. Key upgrades to make your car feel like home. Flat sleep platform. A simple plywood or PVC frame creates a level sleeping surface and hidden storage underneath. Window privacy and insulation. Reflectix panels, magnetic curtains, or blackout shades keep your space private and temperature controlled. Ventilation. A battery-powered fan or cracked windows with rain guards prevent stuffiness. Soft lighting. Warm LED strips or puck lights create a cozy cabin vibe without draining your battery. Organized storage. Use seat-back organizers, under-platform bins, and small totes to keep essentials accessible. Portable power. A small power station, 200, 500W, keeps your phone, GoPro, and lights charged. Comfort touches. A good sleeping pad, soft blanket, and a small travel pillow make a huge difference. When I first started camping, I barely had the basics. I showed up with whatever I could afford, whatever I could borrow, and whatever I thought might work. But every trip taught me something new. Watching how other campers set up their tents, learning small tricks from strangers at trailheads, and slowly understanding what real comfort on the road feels like. All of it helped me build my gear piece by piece. As money allowed, I added essentials, upgraded old items, and shaped my setup into something that made me feel self-sufficient. Car camping is no different. You start with what you have, and every trip teaches you something new. Over time, your setup becomes a reflection of your experience, shaped by necessity, trial and error, and the simple desire to make the road feel like home. Sometimes it's the smallest adjustments that make the biggest difference. But budget-friendly, no need for a $60,000 van build. Your existing car becomes your adventure base. Fuel efficiency. Smaller vehicles mean cheaper long-distance travel. Easy maintenance. No complicated systems or expensive repairs. Freedom to explore. From national parks to tiny towns, you can slip into places big vans can't. As you move along the road, you pass through small towns, busy cities, quiet campgrounds, trailheads, diners, and all kinds of places to rest your head. On one of my waterfall hunting days, hiking out to see bridges, creeks, and hidden trails, I realized how much the road teaches you through experience. I carried a water purifier from my camping kit, so collecting fresh creek water was easy. But hiking on a hot day with room temperature water wasn't ideal. I had a small cooler, too, but buying ice every day became a hassle, And when I couldn't get ice, food spoiled quickly. When I got home, I started looking for a better solution. That's when I discovered you can buy a compact ice maker for under $40 that does not take space. One that produces ice in under 10 minutes. I added it to my setup, and suddenly the problem was solved. That's the point. You don't start out knowing everything you need. You learn through the problems you face. You adapt through comfort. You take the lessons from the road, come home, and find solutions that fit your budget. If you try to buy everything up front, you'll drain your wallet and convince yourself this lifestyle is too expensive. The only impulse purchases worth making are the unavoidable ones. Everything else can wait until the road teaches you why you need it. Parking and overnight options for car life. Whether you're traveling full-time or living in your car because rent is too high, you need safe places to park. Luckily, options are everywhere. Rest areas. They're cleaner, more efficient, and more traveler-friendly than ever. Travel plazas, popping up all over the country with everything from forgotten charger cables to toiletries. Walmart parking lots, a reliable overnight option when you're tired and the nearest rest area is closed for renovation. Cracker Barrel, many locations allow overnight parking. Free primitive camping, sites across the country listed on freecampsites.net and the DYRT. Off-road capable vehicles. If your rig can handle it, there are countless designated forest roads and dispersed camping areas. The road gives you options, you just learn them as you go. When you're living out of your car, whether you're traveling full-time or doing it because rent has become impossible, hygiene becomes one of the biggest concerns. You still need to shower, wash up, and use the bathroom. I'm a very clean person, and during my 12-day road trip, I slept in my crosstrek a lot, yet I never felt dirty. That's because I learned simple ways to stay fresh on the road. Rest area bathrooms became my go-to for brushing my teeth and using the restroom. I always kept wet wipes, a small bottle of water, and a bit of soap with me. You'd be surprised at the magic you can pull off with just those 3 things. I've even washed my hair in a rest area sink using nothing but a bottle. The point is, there are many ways to stay clean depending on your hygiene needs. You don't need a full van build or fancy gear, just creativity, resourcefulness, and a willingness to adapt. The road teaches you what works. These skills might seem tedious when you're thinking about them from a vacation mindset, but once you're actually living on the road, they stop feeling like chores. You adapt. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes, almost second nature. In life, we learn so many things, but nobody teaches us how to cope, how to adjust, how to stay clean and comfortable outside the walls of a home. You figure it out through experience. I've always been particular about hygiene. If your vehicle is on the smaller side, the roof becomes your best friend for carrying extra gear you don't use every day. A simple roof bag can hold lightweight, less frequently used items and free up valuable interior space. Many travelers mount tents, bikes, kayaks, or skis on the roof. It's a common solution for compact rigs. But be mindful, just because you can carry something doesn't mean you should. I've taken my bike on long trips and never used it once, yet it reduced my fuel efficiency the entire way simply because I didn't plan a ride, but brought it anyway. The core idea of van life, even when you're doing it in a car, is living fully on a minimal budget. Follow that narrative every step of the way. Pack intentionally, carry only what serves your journey, and let experience guide your choices. This lifestyle teaches planning, adaptation, and resourcefulness. And once you master those skills on the road, imagine applying them at work. You win there too. America is enormous, and traditional travel, airports, hotels, endless check-ins, barely lets you touch its surface. Road life changes that. It puts the country directly in front of you, mile by mile. Just like my 9-day, 8-country trip across Europe that only worked because I stayed on the road. Yes, car life can be unpredictable, but it's one of the most meaningful ways to explore. Every diner, every small roadside attraction, every unplanned stop becomes part of your story. The journey itself becomes the reward. Road life isn't just travel. It's a deeper way to experience America. Flying and hotel hopping can make you miss the real heart of the country, but driving turns every mile into something you lived. You gain freedom, simplicity, and the small joys you never planned for. Choose this lifestyle, and you choose a richer, fuller way to explore, one that turns the entire country into your backyard. And that wraps up today's episode of Van Life Without a Van. If you've been thinking about hitting the road, downsizing your travel style, or turning your everyday car into a tiny home on wheels. I hope this gave you the confidence to take that first step. Freedom doesn't always come from having more. Sometimes it comes from using what you already have in a smarter, simpler way. If you enjoyed this conversation, learned something new, or felt inspired to rethink how you travel, make sure to subscribe to the podcast. Your support helps this community grow and ensures you never miss an episode filled with practical tips, real stories, and road-tested wisdom. Thanks for listening, and wherever you're headed next, may the journey be just as meaningful as the destination.